With those little eye cameras, camera eyes. I
Yeah.
don't know, man.
I saw one in the city the other day while I was.
Oh, hi. I didn't see you there. First of all, I just want to thank everybody that's been watching this series. It means the world that it's gotten this much traction, because I really did not think it would be seen basically by anyone outside of my little group of friends. So, thank you everyone who has stopped and seen these reviews, and hopefully you've found some music that you've enjoyed through it, because that's really the whole point. So, in the background for the last couple of weeks, I've been working on a visual overhaul for 1 minute music reviews that I think I am now about ready to talk about, given that we've just reached 10 episodes, which, again, I'm surprised we managed to get this far. If I timed this right, then this video should be coming out right after I've released my review on Liberate by Project Mishra.
Hey guys, it's Editing David here. It is 1:02 in the morning, and I've only really just realized that Liberate is a single and not an album or an EP, because I'm a big silly goober like that. So I found this Danish hard rock band called Fragment in the meantime, and I'm going to be having a look at them instead. But I will be looking at Project Mishra when they do release an album, because I'm kind of obsessed with the band at the moment. Just a bit of a mix-up on my part, because I somehow did not realize. It's fine. It's fine.
Which I haven't listened to as of the time of recording. I'm pretty sure it was a banger, and I'm still sure you should check it out anyway. But in the meantime, I have been working on some visual stuff, mainly to do with this monitor right behind me. Basically, what I have in mind is that you'll be able to look at this monitor, even though it's mostly covered up by this specimen that evidently escaped from the laboratory, and be able to tell at a glance, just by the color, what my link to the artist is and whether or not I'm, a little biased in this review. Because I have it set so there is a set hierarchy of colors that I haven't been able to memorize because it's disgustingly hot and I don't want to do more takes than I absolutely have to, but you'll be able to tell just by looking at this hierarchy that I have on screen now what my link to the artist is and whether or not I am looking at it through rose-tinted glasses. Moving on, my post comments and Instagram DMs are always going to be open for requests of artists to have a look at, because I love it when people request this sort of stuff, because it lets me listen to some new music, so entirely self-serving on that end, but it also helps promote some other artists that might get, lost otherwise, and I know people do click through and listen to the artists, so thank you all for that. But I do have a couple stipulations for that. First off, this isn't a hard and fast rule, but I would prefer not to cover artists that have Wikipedia articles, essentially. I'd like to look at smaller artists, because the main goal of this series is to promote small artists that might otherwise get lost, no matter how little extra promotion they get from this silly little series. 2, the album has to be less than 6 months old from the time of release. I don't exactly have a reason as to why I've put it like this, it just sort of feels right. And 3, if the first thing that comes up when you look up an artist's name is the word allegations, don't waste your breath, I'm not looking at them. In addition to all this, the spreadsheet that I have made from day one, where I catalog all of the artists, all of their pages, all the links to the reviews, the genres, the names, the releases, all of that, that is now going to be available for everyone watching to see, available on my Linktree, which is going to be in my Instagram and YouTube bios, starting from whenever this video gets uploaded. So that's basically it for this announcement. I just want to thank everybody who's been watching me ramble about music for the last 3.5 months again. I hope you enjoy the coming videos, the coming compilations, and I expect you'll be seeing a lot more of the green background soon, because I have quite a lot of artists I'd like to cover there.